Hello, my name is HAPruitt and I'm the author of Anelthalien and the second book in the Anelthalien series, Earthquaking. You can find them on Amazon, go buy them and enjoy reading them. Today's video, I have some exciting news and I have how that exciting news affects book 3. And my exciting news is kind of difficult to tell, so I want to kind of tell you the story. And I want to tell you why it's really exciting and amazing news. So, you'll probably figure out what it is when I start telling you, but I'm just gonna start. So, I've been married 11 years, and when my husband and I first got married, I knew that I was not able to conceive a child, for a very specific reason, and that's what I'll refer to it when I talk about it. So for this specific reason, I was not able to have kids, and we knew that. And we both knew that going into getting married, and for 11 years, we had no kids, as expected. And it kind of makes you feel weird because everyone's asking you why you don't have kids yet, or when are you gonna have kids. We even had somebody make us a baby blanket because they said, here's for your kid whenever you have your kid, and it just makes you feel bad because you feel like something's wrong with you. You feel like something's wrong with you. And so I never really wanted kids because I was terrified and I thought I'd be a bad mom. And I just, like, the whole thing just scared me of having kids. And so I was like, I'm okay with it. But it was difficult because everybody expects you to have kids. Even if people don't outright say they expect you to, people expect you to. You know, you have your relatives calling, have you had any kids yet? And it makes you feel like you're less, like something's wrong with you. And something was wrong with me, but it makes you feel really bad about yourself. And so it was kind of difficult, but I was okay with not having kids because, like I said, I was really scared about the thought of having children, just like everything that goes into it. It's such a responsibility. And so if you've been watching my videos, you know, April 1st of 2021, we were given unexpectedly 4 foster kids, and we were like, oh wow, now we have 4 kids, and it was like, oh, okay, pretty scary. And like I said, I was terrified about being any kind of degree of parent, but as we worked with these kids and as months and months went by, we saw they were making changes, positive changes, and I started to feel like, you know, if they stayed here, I could be a good parent. Like, God somehow has made me able to be a positive influence on children. And so I was like, okay, God, you know, if this is supposed to be permanent, I felt okay with that. And also in April, this thing, well, the year before, this thing that made me not able to have kids changed. But still, for a whole year, didn't have kids. And April 1st came around, the month of April, and my husband jokingly said, he said, now that we have kids, your maternal instincts are going to kick in, and you are going to get pregnant. And I said, oh, please, no, like 5 kids, like from 0 to 5 kids in a few months. I was like, no, like, please, Lord, no, don't do that to me. In August of 2021, I started getting yucky. Like, I felt bad, I was dizzy, I felt awful. And so if you've been following me on Instagram and Facebook, that's why I haven't been very diligent about posting, and like I just give thumbs up and hearts to comments because I feel bad. I feel gross. And I felt gross, and my husband's like, you're gonna take a pregnancy test. And so I did, and my complete and utter shock, because for 11 years of my life, for 10 years of my life, excuse me, I could not have children. Like, there was no way. I knew I couldn't, and obviously I couldn't. And then there's this pregnancy test that says you are pregnant. And I couldn't believe it. I honestly couldn't believe it. I didn't believe it until last week. It was about a month in between then and when we could get into the doctor, until the ultrasound we did. And we did the ultrasound last week on September 8th, and I saw there's a 1-inch baby inside of my tummy. And guys, this is amazing because I was not able to get pregnant. There was no way at all. It was impossible. And like I said, I was really scared about it all. And it was like God lined it up to show me that until the time that I felt comfortable with raising a kid, he's like, okay, I'm going to show you you can do it, and then you're going to do it. And it's really amazing that God did this impossible work inside me. And I'm still really early, and so in the back of my head, I'm like, it's not going to work out, and things are going to go bad and wrong. But regardless of what happens during this pregnancy, God has done something amazing and impossible inside of me. And it's such a testimony to how amazing he is to think about. There's this like 1 inch is like this big, this 1 inch little human inside me, making me so monstrously sick and awful feeling all day long. But it's really such an amazing thing that God is doing inside me and in our home. So what that means for Anelthalien Book 3, I have not been able to do anything the past month. I've been trying to type Book 3, and I've been able to like 2 days, 2 evenings for like an hour. I can't do anything. I'm so tired and sick all the time. So sick. But it may mean you have to wait a little bit longer until Book 3, but Book 3 is entirely handwritten, and I'm going to keep trying to work on it as much as I can, because I'm excited about the book. I'm excited about, it's so weird to say, I'm excited about a baby, that I have a baby. And just so, like, if you're watching, and please pray for me and pray for the baby. We're calling it Esau because if you've ever seen my husband in one of our videos, he is extremely hairy, and I have a lot of hair too. I usually keep it tied up. But we are both very good at growing lots of hair, and in the Bible, Esau, the kid, he comes out and they're like, he's so hairy. So we're calling the baby Project Esau for now. We don't know what gender the baby is right now. But so pray for me, pray for Esau, pray for the 4 foster kids that we still have. They're having mixed feelings about another child, and I am too. So just pray for everything in the situation. But that is my exciting announcement, and if you want like a little bitty tiny sneak peek at Book 3, go to my website. I'll put the link below. I put up like a little tiny teaser for Book 3. Like I said, it's already entirely written. I know what's gonna happen. I just gotta type the thing. And doing anything is hard right now, so I'm gonna try and get it out as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. That's what I have for you today. Bye! If you want to know more about Anelthalien or HAPruitt, please follow me on Instagram at HAPruitt. You can find me on Amazon as an Amazon author, HAPruitt. Please watch my YouTube channel and all my cool videos on my channel, HAPruitt Anelthalien. You can find me on the Facebook page, HAPruitt Anelthalien. You can follow me on Goodreads by the name HAPruitt and the book Anelthalien, or you can go to my website where so much cool stuff about Anelthalien is. The website is HAPruitt.com. Hello, my name is HAPruitt, and I feel awful.